And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, showing some more love to my girl, Riri Williams. Let's see how we do in some giant boss raid action. Okay, I was kind of hoping she would be able to one shot. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. And she doesn't have the greatest tier 4 buff. It's just more attack. So we'll see how that goes. We'll save the tier 4 buff. Wow. Look like maybe we shouldn't have saved it. Anyways, whatever. We got through 2 rotations. It's okay. How much damage do we do? Damn, that's not that great. Still, it's not terrible. Right? She doesn't have type advantage today or type disadvantage. 1 minute, 19 bars remaining. That's okay. I would say she's definitely not as strong as Cyclops. I'm not even gonna mention Queen Storm, but she's definitely not as strong as Cyclops. And it comes down to the fact that Cyclops has a nasty tier 4 buff with pierce damage. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so I want to test her out on stage 20 here against Cull Obsidian and Ebony Maw in World Boss Legend Plus. Can she do it? I know she can do 14, but can she do the damn thing? I really do miss the old V-pad, I'll tell you that. Oh wow, looks like she might be able to do it. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I was not expecting this. I didn't test her ahead of time on this stage. I tested her on 14 and she looked like she could do it, and I'm like, okay, you know what, I want to push her a little bit. So I jumped up to 20 here, and she actually looks good. Considering she didn't get the dealer tag. And I know I'm using triple support, so people are gonna say stuff about that, but bruv, she's a support by nature and I'm using double support. And there's nothing I can do about that, yeah? But I think she's actually performing pretty well. Now, that's not to say I'm gonna use her as a DPS, but it is nice that she can actually work as a DPS, you know? Like, one of your character dies or something, she could come out and, you know, push, so you don't have to redo the whole stage. Because I can't begin to explain to you guys how many times I'm running and, you know, I'm being super risky, and then I get to the end, there's like 5 bars left, and my main DPS, like my Storm or somebody, dies, and then I'm like, shit, now I gotta restart the whole run and replay for another like 4.5 minutes. So that's why hold up, let me move out of there. I like looking at these support characters and seeing if they can actually, you know, double as like a semi DPS. Not to say I'm ever going to use them as the main DPS, but, you know, like I said, a lot of times I fuck around and I find out at the end when my character dies because I'm being dumb. But yeah, she's actually doing good DPS, bro. Like, anybody who's gonna say this is bad for stage 20, you're tripping. I'm not gonna say it's the best, but it's not bad. And I'm not struggling to stay alive, and I'm pretty easily being able to get the the light thing, which is one thing that I find annoying with certain characters. Because her rotation is pretty quick, you do your damage and then you can just look around for the light and stuff. Some characters have long drawn out skills, like for example Storm. She does crazy damage, but her skill, like her fourth skill and her tier 3, hold on, let me go ahead and use the co-op there. Her fourth skill and her tier 3, super duper long. So because of that, sometimes the light will spawn and you're still up in the air and then you gotta drop, and because your movement speed is very slow, then you miss out on the light. But yeah, this is actually pretty good for Riri, man. Alright, so she could do stage 20 against Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw with type advantage. So now we're gonna try and see how she does with type disadvantage. Same stage, different boss. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, we gotta make sure we move around. Damage is looking pretty good. Even with type disadvantage, well, I'll be damned. Haters gonna be mad as fuck, right? I'm just I'm just joking. Y'all don't care anyways, right? But yeah, that's pretty good damage, bro. Like 17 bars in a minute is really good. Again, I know I'm using double support and all that, but like still, I'm just using the tools that are available to her. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Come to the center, my guy. Okay. Come here. Get this work. Not bad, not bad. We're keeping up the pace at about, I would say, 16 bars a minute. That's pretty good. Okay, you running from it, running from it. Okay, let me move out of there. Dodge this one, dodge that one. Could have waited a little bit longer there and then got the awaken skill in the mix there, but it's okay. I think I'm waiting a little bit too long to cancel out of the hold up. Of the fist kill, but ooh, it's fine. Don't get to doing no fancy stuff now. Yeah, I feel like I was lagging there for a little bit. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like the new, oof, what the heck is going on, bro? Yo, so I don't like the new, V-pad at all, bro. Like, I don't like the new V-pad at all. I shouldn't say at all. Like, I like how it looks, but it doesn't give me the freedom that I had on the old one. Granted, with the old uniform, I wasn't using her at all, so I was just free from using her. But yeah, seen a lot of lag there. I don't know if that's coming from my phone or what's going on in the game or whatnot, but still, she got it done, and that's crazy. It's literally the same amount of time. Well, nah, I think it's 3 seconds slower, but still, that's pretty damn good, man. All right, let's see how we do in rank battle. Do a quick little test. Stay on this guy. And with lots of iframe armor, should be pretty easy to dodge all of this guy's shenanigans, especially with the movement on the V pad. Oh yeah, we cooking up. No Odins, no nothing. Yeah. Soft tanks. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I couldn't predict which way he was gonna go, so I played it safe there for a little bit. That was a bad idea by me. Little misplay there. It's okay. Well, I guess it wasn't necessarily a bad idea, but I could have done the thing better. Yeah. I think I could probably get to 10 mil even without Odins or anything if I just played a little bit more aggressively and predicted the movements from him a little bit better. But 9 mil first attempt, that's actually not bad. Let's see where that puts us. Probably not in the top 50 for sure, because what the okay. Apparently, realistically, no one is even bothering to invest in her. That's crazy. The fact that I'm in the top 50 with such a shit score. I wouldn't say a shit score because even though the mega whales only have 11 million, so I'm not off by much, but all these guys with 11 million, I guess there's not that many of them, they have brilliance. I'm pretty sure this is a mighty though. 10.5 is probably a mighty. Let's just double check. I'm pretty sure your 10.5 is a mighty. Nope, that's a brilliant. Okay, so to break 10, you might need a brilliant. Because I know the other guys for sure have a brilliant. Anyways, this is the build for Riri. It's absolutely nothing, to be honest. Like, it's the bare minimum that I give to my characters. Like a CTP and 6-star Urus with a fully awakened ISO set. So, yeah. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are on her in the comments. I think she's actually a lot better than I initially expected because of the fact that she didn't get the dealer tag. I thought she was just going to be like an absolute bust. But being able to do stage 20 against... I probably could check Black Swan as well if you guys want to see that. But she's able to do stage 20 against Cull Obsidian and Proxima. And score over 9 million and clear Dormammu in like what 90 seconds, like that. Those are all respectable numbers from a support character, to be honest. But let me hear from you guys in the comments. Drop me a line. I'm out of here. Peace.